Damn near all my life, I've been a free thinker. I've always been the type of person to, pave my own way. If everybody's going left, I'm going right. If everybody's going straight, I'm going curve or backwards or whatever. In other words, what everybody is doing, I'm going to do the exact opposite. It's just that plain and simple. And I'm not a fan of groupthink or group thought. I don't believe that everybody should think the same. I think that we are truly immaculate human beings when we think different. To think different gives us an identity. And that identity is rare amongst everyone else. That's what separates us from others. So I've been thinking this way damn near all my life. And I can say I've had my bumps and bruises, my ups and downs, as far as being a free thinker. But I would never take my freedom of thought away. Because that's all I have. It's just that plain and simple. So I want you all to come with me, right? Pause. I want you all to come with me and just for a second, just think without money being involved, family, friends, just think outside the box for a second. Where would you want to live if you had a choice to live anywhere around the world? Think about it. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about it. Where would you want to live? Now that you thought about it, let's say you wanted to live in Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, Africa, right? This is where you wanted to live. You've been wanting to live there damn near all your life, but you can't afford it. It's too far. You're away from your family, you're away from your friends, and it's just too much of a long shot for you. That ultimately you have to settle for less and, say for example, live in Nebraska. But it's your dream to live in Egypt. And to wake up and look outside and see those pyramids and the Sphinx every day. Now think about this. Do it. The point that I'm trying to make to you, you should never allow money, friends, family, job, or anything to deter you from what you really want to do or who you really want to be in life. It's just that plain and simple. And this is the way I think. If I want to live in Egypt, I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to get there. I don't care if I got to work 4 or 5 jobs. I don't care if I have to abandon my friends and family because they're telling me that it's impossible for me to live over there. And that's my point. I read your comments and I see a whole lot of Debbie Downers. Debbie Downers are people that can't see it in themselves. So they damn for sure can't see it in you. So people ask me these questions like, how are you able to get this house? What kind of job do you work? You want to know why? Because it's impossible for them. It's impossible for them to do what I'm doing or have done and will do in the near future. It's impossible for them to do it. So they just can't. It is difficult for them to understand it because they can't do it. And that's the problem. I can. And this is the reason why it's being done. I'm going to say this over and over again because I truly believe that I'm talking to normal, regular people that work a 9 to 5, that have a career, and have been working for years. And it's very difficult to see someone such as myself and to believe that this man is telling the truth. But I'm going to say it again. For the last 20 years, I've had 2 jobs. I worked for 2 days, not consecutively. I'm talking about one day that first week, and then the second job, one day the next week. The first job I had was take that back. Chris Brown. I helped build his stage for the concert. Amazing artist. I mean, being that you could, I was working that job and I helped build the stage, and we had to put it up and put it back down. So in between that, we had the pleasure to either go home or stick around and hey, I had front stage passes. You know what I'm saying? I was behind I was backstage and all of that. Amazing artist. And then the second one was Taylor Swift, the country singer. In 20 years. Now, my whole life, I probably worked, and I'm not saying what I'm saying is this. Not back to back, but I'm putting all of the temporary jobs together, and the time that I worked for this particular company for 6 months, or this particular company for 2 months, or 1 week, or whatever have you. In total, all my life, I've only worked for about 2 years altogether. All my life. I don't know what it's like to clock in at a job. That is very abnormal to me. It is very normal for me in Monday morning comes for me to get up, go work out, and go take care of chores and things that I need to do around the house or outside of the house, go grocery shopping and all the rest of that stuff. That's very normal for me to do. It's very normal for me to check my emails. Very normal for me to go through my analytics on YouTube. It's very normal for me to conduct business online. It's very normal for me to check my PayPal account. It's very normal for me to check my Cash App account. It's very normal for me to check my credit cards. It's very normal for me to check my bank account, whether it's my checking, my savings, my credit card, or through my bank. This is very normal. And I'm telling you, if you want to live out your wildest dreams, you're going to have to work hard in order to do it. Period. And there's some things that you're going to have to let go. And there's some people that you're going to have to let go. Period. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. Seriously, don't take this the wrong way. Some of you all are having a hard time moving from where you're at to Charlotte. And I'm like, what is the problem? Let me explain something to you. I got mad kids, all by one child, all by one female, right? One. Not 2, not 3, not 4, 1. Got a bunch of children. The reason why I got a bunch of children is because guess what? You put one vegetarian together with another vegetarian, and this vegetarian, yeah, he drinks. I drink wine, sip wine and different things like that. But this vegetarian right here ain't never did shit ever. She got virgin lungs, kidneys, liver, all of that. Ain't never smoked, drink a day in her life. You put those two together, you gonna have a shitload of children. It's just that plain and simple. I'm taking moringa, maca powder, maca root, ginger, spirulina, sea moss. Come on. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. My man downstairs, I wish it was broke. I wish it was broke 15 years ago. I'm going on 16 because my oldest is about to turn 16. I wish it was broke. But the point that I'm making is that I took my children, my family. I moved from Raleigh to Charlotte to Atlanta, from Atlanta back to Charlotte. And I'm about to make this next trip. I don't know where I'm going to move to. I know where I'm going to move to, but I'm not going to tell you all. Like I told you before, I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to live at until I get there. That plain and simple. Hopefully it'll be this year. If it's not this year, it'll be next year or the year after. Regardless, I'm going to have everything in order. And if I don't, I'm going to stay here. If I do have everything in order, I'm out. If I can make the trip with children, plural, you can. That plain and simple. It's not complicated, man. It's just not. Do not allow money to deter you, to stop you from living out your dreams. It's just that at the end of the day, if you want your dreams to come true, you're just gonna have to make more money. You're just gonna have to have another job. You're just gonna have to, do whatever you have to do in order to get to where you have to go.